Hello, everybody. Welcome to another game of Cyberpunk Red Action Express. Oh, heck. It's... Ooh, what's this?
It's us? Are we live?
We are live.
Who could it be now?
Yeah, so please tone down the racism, Holly.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh.
I know,
Oh,
right?
Holly.
It was shocking.
What are you typing in chat?
Yeah, hello. I am the DM for this game. Y'all know who I am. So why don't we just introduce the players? And we'll start off with Nova, our netrunner.
That's me. Hi, I'm Holly. I'm playing Nova, the netrunner, who has a disregard for authority and can't speak to pretty women very well. She has her little robot cat called Kitten, who helps her hack into things, and is just her all-around sort of stress reliever buddy. Yeah, she thinks robots are cool. She likes to hack things, and is, thinks that not all crimes are bad.
Not all crimes are bad. That's her
Yeah.
motto.
Also collecting robot pets.
Yeah, I am.
As we
Yeah,
found out.
I have apparently just started collecting robot pets.
Mm-hmm.
There's now what was once a 9-foot tall ostrich robot, which once had rocket launchers, now just has like a big cooler full of iced coffee that just sort of wanders around wherever we are, just refilling, just like me and Laurent's mugs. We also now have a deadly Roomba, which I feel like I just like put my dirty dishes on and it just like takes it through the kitchen. I feel like that's probably what she'd programmed it for.
I picture it not cleaning the dirty dishes, just driving them off into the kitchen and dumping them.
Yeah,
coming
like
back.
like as long as they're out of Nova's space, it's fine. That's not her problem anymore.
All right. Our fixer, Najm.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Mabruk. I'm playing as Najm, who's the group's hyper-paranoid Armax-hating fixer. Armax being one of the bigger organizations running the city, who I might have had a bad run-in with, perhaps.
Perhaps.
And it's causing me issues. And yeah, therefore, Najm, as seen in the previous episode, doesn't really appear as himself. Comes in multiple different personas. We'll see which one he is in today. I don't know yet.
I don't know yet. It's going to be a total surprise. And last but not least, the lawman, Lou Grand.
Hi, I'm Iroquois Paradox. Hi. I play Lugrand Alouzet, the lawman. He's a lawyer. He believes in a fair system where crime can be punished appropriately and the good guys can get what they deserve, which in Cyberpunk is a dream and will never get through. But he still does fight for it. He takes care of Nova's case and technically the gyms too. We just haven't talked about
It's
it yet.
related.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
You're on retainer.
Somewhere.
Yeah, but they do. He does try to take care of these guys and make their life easier because he is not exactly a fan of Armix either, and he would quite like to see them go away.
And joining us for this game is our good friend Greybeard Tavern, as Joe Mac, the Uniter.
Hey folks, Greybeard Tavern, and yes, I will be playing Joe Mac, the Uniter today. He is the duly elected president of the United Sons of Alberta, USA. Yeah, he's a nomad. His family's been imprisoned, and I alone escaped. And I roam the wastes, trying to get enough guff and/or whatever to get them back.
Aw. All right, then, why don't we play a little Cyberpunk, y'all?
Can we, as a treat?
Can we? Just a little Cyberpunk as a treat? I mean,
Can we, Dad, please?
I know we've never done it before, but I'm completely willing to give it a try.
I thought we had Cyberpunk at home.
The Cyberpunk at home, and it's like Shadowrun.
Oh, ouch. Oh.
Big oof.
This game brought to you by Cyberpunk. Oh shit! All right. So the team is currently located. You've been moved from your Christmas tree vacant lot, to a small strip mall, even further into the combat zone. McQuinn is seeming like the team's the fixer to the fixer, has been kind of moving you further and further away from the main city, and you're now located in a small strip mall selling discount fireworks for not Halloween, for Canadian New Year's. Which
Did you say fireworks?
I said fireworks.
Oh no.
You're selling them out of a giant shipping container. You're not sure what country they're from.
Nova doesn't care.
Nova?
They're fireworks.
Nova, down.
Can I
Down.
just take one?
McQuinn told you right just before Christmas, before the Christmas break, that an executive from Paradigm had expressed interest in purchasing the trove for 2 million Canadian loonies, which is the currency here in Canada for those just joining us. So you have you have a few minutes before McQuinn shows up again. And by a few minutes, I mean enough time to get some stuff done before you head out on your amazing adventure.
A few minutes.
A few minutes real time, however much time you need in game.
Okay.
McQuinn has told you already that the meeting is going to take place just on the other side of Rocket Town, which is a small shanty town just on the outskirts of New Toronto 2045, soon to be 2046, where the nomad clans will do trade with some of the gangs here in Toronto, some of which you've met. So we'll start off with Nova. How many fireworks have you stolen already?
She would have
You want
like
to roll?
she doesn't want like Nejum or Legrand to be like mad at her, so she'll like try and take them sneakily.
Okay.
Just like sort of grab a handful and like stuff them into her jacket.
Can you
just-
roll me a dexterity stealth check?
Oh, I can. Oh, of course I can. My dex is really good. What's my stealth? But my stealth is nothing, so. I rolled a 1.
All right. Okay, can you roll another d10?
So I rolled a 2, so it's 10 minus 2, so I rolled an 8.
Okay, Legrand, Najum, you both see Noah, like, sneaking her way
Yes.
towards...
It's like do the crab walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
How many days have we spent? How many days have we spent in this place already? And has she done that every single day?
not every day, just like it was maybe like the second day we were here, she was like, I want those fireworks.
You were moved out of the Christmas tree lot on Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas here in Canada. So you've spent about 3 or 4 days here so far. It's much nicer accommodations. You have the entire back of a storefront to kind of live in. There's actually a shower.
Wow, the luxury.
I know.
Yeah, I know, right?
I miss my apartment.
Yeah.
You know, because Legrand does have a place.
Yeah, Laurent had an apartment.
Yeah, also like Najm has a place in the combat zone.
Yeah. But yeah.
So you see Nova trying and failing to skulk her way towards this stash of explosives and fireworks.
Just like the biggest sigh. Then I turn and down my cup of coffee and just like go back inside, like turning my back so I don't see Nova.
I pretend I do not see it.
Pretend I do not see.
Yeah.
Go like this, get some more coffee because this is.
I'll
I
grab
don't
like
think I'm looking at you, just like staring at you while you're doing it. Just I'm not saying anything.
I need these, I promise. And I'll
He's
take
For your
like
for the experiments, For science?
For
Perhaps?
for science.
have a
I'll
feeling.
I'll grab like a couple small ones and like one like I'm looking for a big
A
one.
big one. Yeah, there's one that you
Yeah.
can like wrap your arms around.
Yeah, like Merry and Pippin at the start of Lord of the Rings, like that. I'm looking for that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, no, there are a few of those.
Okay, I'll just grab the one and be like, this will come in handy later, I'm sure.
Chekhov's
Keep
firework.
Yeah.
a couple of firecrackers on you as well.
Yeah. Like I'll take some little ones and then the big beefy boy.
Mm-hmm.
And Najm.
Yes.
What is he doing at this very moment?
Yeah, I'm probably sitting with Laurent while Nova's having her
With
shenanigans.
fireworks?
Yeah, her shenanigans, and I'm like, yeah, just make sure not to light them in. Keep them away from fire.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm not
Don't
I'm not,
force
like-
me.
I'm reckless, but I'm not irresponsible. What do you take me for? It's fine.
Legrand is drinking coffee out of the coffee pot.
Just like
Oh no, Laurent, maybe you should. You know what? Everybody, you do use.
You've just
Anywho.
given up.
Yeah. It's not worth it. Friend, buddy, Laurent. Due to the many different, yeah, thank you, GB. Due to the many events that occurred recently, we weren't really able to go into details on the issues at hand with Armax.
Sorry. Which guise is Najm in right now?
Currently, Aleph. 'cause
Aleph?
I never.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Currently, I'm Aleph, who's the more friendly, outgoing, presentable face, the one that does most of the dealings. Yeah, basically the emissary. So Aleph is talking to you about the case and like, so you're currently working on something, pretty big.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Armax is related. My employer has been in similar dealings with Armax. I think we've reached a point where we should just be a bit more direct. As Najm is, as Aleph is being highly non-direct right now. In their
Yes.
speech. Yeah.
I
just
feel
wanna
like
point that
you
out.
need to be direct, and I don't need
It's
to do
very
anything.
look. It's kind of my thing not to be direct. So
I
pushing
not.
through that is kind of
No worries.
yeah. Okay. So my employer used to work for Armax.
Mhm.
Emphasis on the used to, and according to Armax, they are dead. But they're not. Armax tried to kill them.
Ah.
Uh,
Well,
and
that is definitely not legal. What were they?
yeah, not being dead is very illegal.
What were they? What was Harmex after? Why were they trying to kill your employer?
They came across the Lullaby project, which I mentioned previously.
Yes.
Information for the Lullaby project. How they're experimenting on humans, and there's been a lot of unfortunate sacrifices of human lives.
So your
And-
employer
yeah.
has information about this project.
Does my employer have information about the project?
Yes. I imagine he probably would have made copies of the files he found.
Yes, I'd hope so. Yeah, he definitely does.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is your employer you?
Yes, out of character,
Ah,
yes.
Okay, yes.
Oh, I thought you were.
Out of-
I thought you were
Out of
asking
character,
me.
yes. You just realized this?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, his character.
I am my employer.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize.
Najm is.
I am
Maud
very
and
slow.
Aleph.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm making it confusing by doing this every time, so it's confusing.
No,
Just
it's me. I'm just stupid. No,
twinkling.
don't apologize.
No. It's purposefully a bit confusing. Yeah. So yeah, so McQuinn is gonna be here soonish.
Yes.
McQuinn doesn't know about my employer. I'm the in between basically.
Yes.
Yeah. This
You
is
don't
kind of
want me
person.
to mention your employer to McQuinn.
McQuinn knows my employer exists.
Oh,
but
okay.
That's about it.
Mhm.
He doesn't know shit about employer. After McQuinn is back, before we head to Rocky, wait, yeah. So what's the case that you're working on at the moment, Lugon?
Well, it is kind of a complicated story. Of course, I am working on Nova's case, but she is making quite difficult to.
Yeah, let's.
Yes.
I've been involved enough. I know what's happening
Yeah.
in that department.
At this point, you just hear some explosions and maybe some
Yeah.
some,
A
some
scream.
swearing.
And then a really distant like, oh shit, that was so cool.
Kitten, no.
Keep it down.
But I am working on a case where my client is a thief, and they are notorious thief, but they are being accused of having stolen documents and of having committed murder at an Armex company house, and a lot
They're
of
being framed.
the details in this case are very shady, and I do not know what actually happened. They might have found something big, but I do not believe them to be capable of murder, and dealing with murder and theft are not the same, but they are being convicted of murder, and I am trying to not get them convicted. It's complicated. You know, it's Armex. They will do anything to cover up whatever.
You know their name?
The end?
I'm pretty sure Lugon would.
Just turn to the fourth wall.
Then you go to your notes.
Yeah, the person's name was Aiden Cooper.
Hayden Cooper.
Does that sound familiar?
You probably Armex is a very, very big company.
It is, yeah.
So maybe you may have met him at like a company gathering, but
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was unless they're like special in any way.
it was probably one of those situations where he remembers you, and it gets really awkward when you meet him. It's like, oh hey, it's great to see you again.
Yo.
Hey, you're that guy, and neither of us says each other's names because neither of us remembers.
Oh man, sorry, out of character for a minute. I worked with a guy for, oh god, 6 years, and I never learned his name.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That is horrible.
And I'd ask around, and nobody knew his name. So eventually, so like I didn't introduce new people. I'd be like, hey, this is this new person. This is, and I'd wait for him to introduce, and it would never happen. So this guy just has no name as far as I'm aware.
That's an alien. That was
That's
or some sort of like undercover.
deception.
Maybe it was like a Tyler Durden thing where only I could see him.
Probably.
So
It
And
was
all of
you
your-
the whole
it
time.
was Fight Club. You are Fight Club.
It's at that moment, in this moment of existential terror, where you hear from outside a horn beeping. Just merp, merp.
That came for
That'll be McQuinn, I'm assuming.
in his clown car. Yes.
His real clown shit.
It's just a tiny little car. No, actually, this time it is a minivan. Wood paneled. Has one of those like backup horns on it.
Are you
Car.
gonna?
Yeah, car.
It goes on the road. Yeah.
Beep beep. Vroom.
Is Lugon gonna want to get his bike?
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's dangerous for the.
Disappointment.
The running gag of all of these opportunities for Luke Rawl to look cool on his motorcycle. He just never
Yeah.
takes them.
The
No, but
last
he-
session, obviously. Hopefully.
Nova just keeps being like, I've ridden a motorbike once. I could drive it. I'm sure I'd be fine. Like, I think you should let me take it.
Let's go.
first."
Let's just go.
All right. Fireworks in pockets.
Just not even like subtly.
Yeah, I have the big one like under my jacket, like strapped to my back, basically.
It looks like you have a hunchback.
Yeah.
McQuinn is
Oh, no.
standing by the car, or by the minivan, and he's jangling the keys a bit. And
What's up, loser?
Hey, you know you're supposed to be selling those, not stealing them.
I don't know what you're on about.
And McQuinn just sighs.
Here, buy yourself something nice, and she'll put like 5 firecrackers in his hand and be like, buy yourself something nice.
He looks at, are they lit?
No. Although that's a good
And then
idea, I
you
should have done that.
Just light them in his hand.
Yeah, Nova holds out a lighter like they can be.
Yeah. McQuinn just tosses them back into the shipping crate that's out in the front.
Fine.
and-
Waste my gifts.
And he looks to you, Lucron, and he tosses you a set of keys.
Spam.
And he says, well, looks like you're going to need some wheels. We've got your meeting set up with the executive from Paradigm, who is very interested in buying the trove. He kind of rubs his hands together and looks to Aleph, and he says, of course, I expect my 10% finder's fee.
The usual.
Yeah. And then, of course, I can get you in touch with somebody who will help launder the money, but again, that's going to be another 10%.
Didn't we say last week, like, what deal did I make him? Wasn't I like 10% and like I owe you a favor, basically, like.
Yeah,
That's
probably something along those lines.
Yeah.
yeah, but like you're not gonna have 2 million loonies in cash and just like.
I mean, how about 5% in a second favor?
Wait, question. People still use cash? 2045?
I think eddies are a completely digital currency.
What about loonies though?
But loonies are probably still coins.
God damn it.
I don't
Coins?
coins.
Not even
yeah,
paper?
Not even paper.
Can I get a bag of holding or something?
To be fair,
Can't hack coins.
the loonie itself is a coin, but we do have paper currency for higher digits. Yeah, see, GB.
Yeah.
Look, I get it, but like, do we have like cyber loonies or something?
Cyber loon. Yeah,
They light up.
they glow in the dark.
They light up, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, McQuinn shrugs his shoulders and said, I never said this was, gonna be seamless. We gotta, if you want that much money cleaned, it's gonna cost you.
Bruh, you're full of seams, dude.
I am
nothing
the
but seams.
smoothest man you have ever met.
Falling apart, man.
You can still be smooth with holes.
And he says, look, do you want your money
I don't know
laundered or
what that
not? Because otherwise, you're going to have to move $2 million of cash yourselves.
5% and a second favor from me.
Your favors aren't worth
Stop.
5%.
I
Stop giving me favors.
am a
they're
high class,
candy.
high skilled hacker. I
Okay,
am the Nova.
I am cashing in my favor. Stay out of negotiations.
McQuinn.
McQuinn?
Got
That's a
you
good
there.
one. That's a good one.
Okay, you know what? During negotiations, I will not say anything.
Turn around. Look at the wall.
No, I'll stand
Play with
there.
your cats.
I myself will not speak.
It was a high-skilled hacker was arrested the last time they hacked.
I myself, Nova, will not say a single word.
That sounds like something you're going to subvert somehow.
No,
Like
no.
having the
Why,
cat
so why
talking
would you
for
think
you or
about
some shit.
that?
Meow meow.
Yeah,
I have
she
no
is,
opinions
she
on
is
the
just
matter,
going
meow
to text
meow.
to speak to the cat.
McQuinn just kind of gives you a withering look before looking over to Aleph and saying, look, I can get you in contact with a money launderer who will help you secure your money.
I already said this is fine. These are usual rates.
This is the price of doing
character.
business.
These are usual rates, right?
Yeah.
This is me and McQuinn go a long time, so.
He's given you no reason to distrust him so far.
Yeah, no. As I said, me and him go way back.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to say like, oh, blah 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 blah. Just continue.
Yeah. But yeah, the contact from Paradigm, her name is Vivian Powell. she's arranged the meeting in Rocket Town, and he kind of pulls out his agent and shows on Armex maps where the location is. Before saying,
You put the location on Armex's application.
this is on my phone. I'm not going there.
But like, stop using Armex stuff, dude.
It's just so much easier.
Ouch.
Have you tried using Paradigm's maps?
Yes.
I got lost.
It's trash.
It's trash.
But like, it's absolutely trash. But like,
I tried driving here. I wound up in a pool.
I think that one's on you, buddy.
yeah, I think you should maybe like primitive maps are your thing. Have you tried?
Oh, if you do you know how expensive printer ink is now?
No. With the look,
With,
like in the middle of the street, you got the map up with the compass, and you're like, and it's actually upside down. And
McQuinn just kind of continues on over you. So just make sure you have the trove. They're gonna check it to make sure it hasn't been copied, and then once the deal is made, you'll be getting your money in cash.
Do we copy it on paper?
If you want to try double cross them, by all means. But I'm staying out of it.
Is it double crossing them?
These are just the specifics of the deal I was told.
I think we can just hand it over to them, to be honest.
I don't really give the slightest of crap about the drink.
Yeah.
Money is good, and
Yeah. I'm in it for the
Armex.
money, to be honest.
I'm in it because it hurts Armex mostly.
I mean that too. I just kind of want the money so I don't have to be homeless anymore.
And probably pay Legrand for the.
Oh yeah, I have paid him enough in free iced coffee. I think.
You paid him in affection.
Legrand's face tells a different story.
There's a lot to. There's a lot here he does not like.
It's like, yeah, the equivalent of like, let's say 20 loonies or something, and you're like.
He paid me invisibility.
In exposure.
Oh,
In exposure.
no.
Yeah.
I think
Evil.
the thing is Lugan is very much against selling the trove because he thinks it's gonna be trouble, but the other two are so convinced they can get away with it. He's kind of like,
Crime. I call shotgun. And Nova hops in the car.
McQuinn.
The sliding door opens.
McQuinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't mention a single point about security here.
Oh, it's Rocket Town. There's security is a luxury there. You've got the 401s, which are one of the major gangs, and then you've got the United Sons and Daughters of Canada, or of Alberta.
The USDA.
The USA. The US parentheses DA. And honestly, there's a reason I'm not coming with you, and that is I'm a coward.
No, I know
Oh,
that.
McQuinn, we already knew that. Don't worry.
Hey, you don't get very far in this industry by being bold.
That's very true. That's very true. Everybody keep your personal defense items on you.
Already got.
yeah, already got.
Not the firecrackers. Something stronger.
Oh, I have my gun. Of course, I have my gun. Remember my gun?
You wanna get the ostrich in the back of the van?
No, I don't want them to get hurt. I want
The
them to stay
coffee.
here. They're like, yeah,
There's
like
coffee.
I don't want to lose my coffee robot.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the weapons at all. I just want coffee on the road. Anyway,
It should be noted the ostrich is out of munitions.
Yeah,
is that of coffee though?
Not yet.
never.
All right. Let's keep this moving.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
As you kind of pile into the van and start driving, the buildings that you're around start getting more and more deteriorated until they're basically just bombed out shells of buildings. that kind of changes at a certain point where you start seeing more shanty buildings made of like corrugated aluminum. And as you get deeper into what is known as Rocket Town, you start seeing these burnt out like passenger jets, just dozens of them, which have been converted into buildings, into shops, into kiosks. And as you eventually come to a stop, there is just come to a stop in this little makeshift city. There is a gentleman there, and Jomac. What would the group see when they see you?
Great big dude, long armored coat, probably some ugly t-shirt, gloves, goggles.
Oh yeah, you've got one of those FBI t-shirts.
Yeah.
Is it a different acronym as well?
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
It's
Farm Bureau International.
It's not one of those federal breast inspector ones.
Exactly.
Oh no.
I only wear that one to the beach and it's cut off.
Oh
Yeah.
nice.
That's good. No, never mind. Redeemed.
Never mind. Okay. And yeah, he's straggly, gruff. There's probably a gun or such under that coat. Yeah,
it's safe to assume.
How many belts?
He's got one thick big belt around his waist with a big, gold gold plated emblem that says USA on it, and that kind of thing. So
there are. Sorry.
Am I supposed to be meeting them? Am I looking for them, or?
McQuinn had arranged some safe passage, and since your gang is one of the largest in Rocket Town, you were the one he came to, looking for just to make sure that they get to where they're supposed to be going.
And did he give me a contact name?
Yes, Aleph.
Aleph. All right. You guys, one of you Aleph? No Aleph?
Do I know you?
McQuinn probably didn't mention this.
Yeah, I was about to say McQuinn did not mention
Yep.
this. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do we know you?
Some McQuinn guy wanted me to make
What?
sure you got safe passage.
We're still driving, right? Or
You're in the car. You're in the van. It's got there's a small crowd kind of gathered in the street, kind of shopping at the various kiosks, which have made it a little difficult to continue driving.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm Joe Mack, the Uniter.
Give me just a moment, and I go to my agent, and I'm like, McQuinn, and I'm like, and a bunch of expletives.
Yeah.
We don't have to go into details. Who on earth is Joe Mack?
And you get a message back, and it's just a bunch of emojis.
Is it like laughing emojis?
It's like laughing emoji, and then a hug emoji.
Sparkling hearts.
Yeah.
I somehow Aleph
Oh.
is able to translate that into these are good people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
I've known McQuinn for too long.
he'll put in parentheses. He's good, fam.
He's chill.
I've mentioned. Do not use fam with me. I hate it.
He put that in the text.
Yeah, I do text him that.
And all you get in response is,
send him.
"Oh, you're just like Maud."
And he doesn't know Maud. And I send him a sparkling heart back. I think Maud does not do that. Yeah, it's me. I'm the Aleph.
Aleph, he said it wrong. Yeah, I'm supposed to help you guys move some property.
Yep, that is very true.
That's one way to put it. Sup, I'm Nova.
Hey. And
Oh, sorry. Najim, you get another text, which just says he gets 10% too.
I send them 3 dots.
It's just a little ellipses.
I just send them ellipses.
He responds to that with a bunch of heart emojis. And then maybe like somebody, you know that sweating and smiling emoji? Yeah, it's one of those.
And who's that?
Me?
Yep, points at Logron.
Designated driver.
I'm keeping my hands on the wheel because I'm responsible. But I will nod to you and I will say, "Hi, my name is Lugoraluze. I am a lawyer and I am just driving these fine people around. No interest in any negotiations or whatsoever."
He's a criminal at heart. I promise.
Do you have a business card?
I do, but I can't take it out because I would remove my hands from the wheel, and that's very dangerous. So
I
don't
offered.
give him anything.
I offered to help you to get it.
Just-
yeah, you
Like
take.
going to your jacket.
Yeah.
Does Joe Mac have a business card?
Yeah, but it's like corrugated cardboard. He opens his coat and it's like corrugated cardboard that he cut with like a machete,
Yeah.
swat, and then wrote on it, Joe Mac the Uniter, USA, United Sons and Daughters of America, or Alberta.
You flip it over on the back, it just says like Cheerios.
Yeah.
It's like the first 3 letters
Yeah.
of the word only, like cut from the box.
Yeah, and it's written in like Sharpie.
Beautiful.
Do you know where are you taking us to the to the rendezvous point?
Yes, GM.
Why, yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I got you covered.
Cool.
Can we just follow you by van, or do we have to get out of the vehicle? What is more?
From this location, it doesn't look like the crowd is going to part anytime soon. And it seems like it would be very, very difficult to navigate. Like, not impossible, but difficult to navigate the crowd. You would have to be an expert driver.
I'm it.
You just said his middle name.
I mean, I can try. Like, what do you guys want to do?
How far are we from the?
You are about an hour and 19 minutes and 58 seconds from the rendezvous point.
I want to throw this at you, but I can't.
Yeah. Nova sort of pipes up and she's like, I mean, it might be easier. It might be better to walk. It might be a bit less. A big minivan trying to part the crowds is not very inconspicuous. But if we're just 4 dudes, we're just 4 guys just walking through the street is not really
having a good old time.
Raising suspicions. Yeah, just vibing.
Yeah.
Joe Max here alone?
Joe Mac, you have at your disposal one of the largest gangs in Rocket Town.
Okay.
So whether or not you are alone, I'm going to leave up to you.
If I was told stealth was discretion, then yeah, I would have come alone. But if I was expecting like a truckload of stuff that we were transporting, I would have brought the gang. So
then yeah, you are alone. But
Okay.
your gang can come here at just a simple call on your agent. They will come and back
Awesome.
you up.
Wow.
I imagine the Trove is still in Kitan. So I just sort of like hold him up by like where people hold cats or like under the arm, so he's like long cat. Like, protect him with your life. This is what we're transporting.
all right, good kitty. Let's do this.
Thank you. Meow meow.
Does
You know
the
what?
robotic
I've just
cat talk?
accepted it. I've just accepted it.
The robotic cat talks.
Yeah.
I have many programmed responses. Meow meow.
Yeah.
Why
Nova's
do you
been
keep doing that? What do you do? Like,
Yeah.
That's his little arms move when he talks.
Yeah.
That's his animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even programmed him to make biscuits.
Oh,
I cannot make biscuits. Meow meow. Doing so voids
As
the
he's-
warranty.
As he's doing the motion. to make
Yeah, as he's
biscuits.
doing
Word?
yeah.
I cannot.
If it is with Nova, I'd imagine the warranty's been void like
Oh,
for a while now.
absolutely. She got
But the
that
cat-
little like robot
the cat
cat
doesn't know
instantly modified him.
Like, the warranty is void, but the cat doesn't know it.
Yeah, exactly. Like as far as the like the internal programming knows, the warranty is still fair.
Beautiful.
Kind of reminds me of the Furby uprising. I fought in that
Oh,
war.
I heard about that. It was so many lives lost.
history books do speak about it. Tragic period of history.
Yeah.
They started off cute, then
Did they though? Did they?
not
I sort of
really.
turned to Kitten and was like, "You would never start an uprising, would you, little guy?"
No promises. Meow meow.
They were working on that Skynet and everything, but
Yeah.
you know,
All went wrong.
Verbnet.
That's different. What I just said is very different. Let's go back to the game.
No, this
Yeah,
is the game.
yeah.
This is canon now.
We're always the game. Yeah, but I mean, by all means, lead the way, man.
all right. And he tromps off in the direction he needs to go.
Yeah, as you're kind of tromping off through this Mos Eisley style city, making your way through these markets and bazaars that have kind of sprung up, selling various goods that have been pilfered off the highways here in Canada. You see, actually, you might not see, because I'm going to need perception checks. Int perception checks from everybody.
Let's not roll another one.
Let's roll another one.
You mentioned seeing. Would hearing help?
Probably not over the over
fair.
the just kerfuffle of the crowds.
1,000 points for using kerfuffle.
Yep.
It's a good word.
I got a 9. Not very
Math.
observant.
So D10 plus intelligence, correct?
That is
If
correct.
we don't have
Perception.
perception, I don't
Yeah.
have perception.
That is
So
correct,
just
sir.
D10 plus
Alright.
intelligence.
14.
I got a 2-3.
23. Nice.
I got a 19.
All right. Then Nova and Jomac, as you're kind of making your way through the crowd, you see a couple of small robots, little tiny things about the size of a chicken, made out of tin cans with various moving parts on the inside. They've got a little tin can body and a little tin can head,
Those funky little guys.
and they're putting on a little show. Just a small audience is gathered around, and they're putting on a little show, dancing around before they start trying to fight each other.
My bet's on the one on the left. He looks vicious.
Jomac, are you gonna put a bet on this too?
Sure,
All right.
sure. I have 100 loonies, I guess. They're Eurobucks, but I would imagine they're loonies.
If they were the Eddy is not used in Cyber Toronto.
Okay.
It is the Looney.
right.
But yes, then Nova, how much are you putting on this?
Like 3. Like
He's
she's not
making
really
us.
really-
He's making us gamble in his games too now.
Oh,
It's everywhere.
And are you both betting on the same one?
Are we betting each other? Or are we betting, like, there's a bookie there?
Oh,
who's
there's
taking
there's a
bets?
bookie here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say, well, then I'll take the other one. 5 on lefty or righty.
On righty.
Oh.
Okay.
5. You're confident in him. It's going
Ooh.
down.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a one shot. I gotta burn this cash.
Yeah.
Righty he's up there, and his kind of little tin can head opens up, and a little flamethrower just starts blasting a gout of fire onto Lefty.
Come on, Lefty, you can pull through this.
And Lefty, you just hear, it sounds like the charging of a flash camera back before Ellie. and then suddenly there is a bright pulse of plasma as it blasts Righty into a flaming molten scrap heap.
Yes, that's my boy.
There's a slight discrepancy in power levels here.
Do you want to take it up with the bookie? Because as soon as you say that, Lefty just kind of like turns his head towards you.
That's my boy. There you go.
Here's another pet for Nova to steal.
Shouldn't have brought a flamethrower to a plasma fight.
And Nova, you have doubled your bet.
Yeah, I have 4 sick. Alright, cool.
And as you're kind of making your way, Le Grand and Najm, as these two are distracted by the robot fight, you see about a trio of gentlemen wearing these bright green denim jackets, and as one of them turns around, you can see the numbers 401 painted on the back.
Like the error code?
There is a major highway in Canada called the 401, and McQuinn mentioned that the 401s.
He did.
I was about to say it's one of the gangs.
Yeah.
I wrote the feral ones, so I thought we were gonna fight a bunch of animals, but yeah, no, that makes more sense.
The feral ones. You're fighting some werewolves.
Yes, but can we kiss them afterwards?
I do want a biker gang that are just in suits.
Just in fursuits. Oh man,
Sounds dope.
There's still 2 episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know.
Time.
As you're and you, they don't seem to notice any of you yet through the crowd, but you definitely notice their jackets.
Okay. Can I scan the crowd to see if I can see more of them around, or is it just those 3 guys?
There are 3, and you can see that they're like they're obviously looking for something as they kind of search around. There's more just scattered in the crowd. Not some of them are just taking up the robot fight. Some of them are just like buying rugs.
Are any of them
As you
chatting?
do.
Yeah.
Buying drugs, yeah. Rocket Town, you know.
Yeah, it's known for its textiles.
Are any of them chatting with each other?
Yeah, a few of them are chatting with each other.
I would like to walk past them and use my superior hearing to, like, you know what I want to do.
Okay, roll me a quick
Listening.
perception check.
Eavesdrop.
That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Perception, you said.
Yes, sir.
Math. 14 plus 5.
19.
22.
14 plus 5?
9. No. Yes.
14 plus...
19.
Oh, no. 14 plus 9 is 23.
23.
14 plus 5.
Oh, 5. That's 19.
I'm bad at math.
You hear them say, like, no, really, they shouldn't have been able to bring a plasma gun into the game, or into the fight. That seemed entirely overpowered for a small robot fight. And then the other one says, we're supposed to be looking for somebody. Just keep your eyes open. One of them's super easy to find. They have half of their hair is bright red. The other one has a glow-in-the-dark spine.
Yeah.
Horrible stealth theme. And the third?
The third, they don't. The third seems to keep changing. They're not sure who the third person would be.
Well, according to plan.
Can I melt back into the crowd and make my way to Ulugon and Nova?
Yeah, sure. Give me a quick stealth check.
Ooh, 8 plus... I'm not bad at stealth, right?
I would hope not.
Plus 6. 18.
All right, you managed to kind of skulk your way back over to the crowd, over to Jomac. And Jomac, you see Aleph just kind of materialize out of the crowd.
You're back. What's the what's the sitch?
Can you somehow, like, wear a hat, like a beanie, or like a veil or something? Your hair is going to be
But like,
get us in trouble.
it'll totally ruin my outfit. Like,
I
Who will
have-
ruin the operation?
It's okay. I noticed that last time neither Aleph nor Nova wanted to wear like their beanies, so I made some specifically to fit their aesthetic.
Oh,
the beanie
there-
itself is also half red.
No, but the beanie is black with like little cat ears.
oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute.
So
As
I'm
long as it
forcing
hides your
you
hair.
every time you go out. Now I'm forcing you to wear those beanies.
Nova will sort of like look at it and be like, I've never had anyone make me something before.
It is a
Aw.
late Christmas present. I figured bringing you just coffee was not a good idea.
She looks up and she's all like watery eyed. She was
Aw.
like, thanks. So she'll put it on. Just kind of like, thank you.
Is there a way for you to not have your spine be super visible? It currently is not visible, right? But like if somebody's passing by
Well,
and
it's-
like,
If it was suddenly very dark, it would be super visible.
okay,
Uh,
does it not turn off? It
No.
doesn't have an option for that.
The LEDs are always on.
yeah,
And it shines through clothing, I take it? It's that kind of bright?
yeah.
Make sure nobody like looks down your back collar, like back of your
Mhm.
collar or something.
Just
Okay,
keep
I
your
will-
back to a wall at all times.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Very, very casual looking.
Yeah.
And I'll point them out for Jomac.
Hmm.
Just keep it down. But like
Ah, crap.
they're here for us.
Do you know them,
401s.
Mac?
Yeah, I actually did roll a booster gang as an enemy, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, we've had some disagreements. And then he sees you guys that all of you put on a hat, right?
I did not.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Were-
sorry,
were you-
Laurent.
Were you gonna feel a little left out? It's like, I
Yeah,
wanted
and
that.
he was literally gonna reach in his pocket and pull out a toque, and put it on his head,
Yeah.
like
I mean,
it
you
was
can,
like
you can
like
like
a
a
I-
lumberjack
Wait.
hat.
If we talked about it, Laurent, like I might have had like some earmuffs. Would have been nice, like the ear things,
Earmuffs?
earmuffs. Yeah.
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 Doesn't
That's
Nomak
more
have a
simple.
mohawk? How's the hat gonna go over that?
And that's what I was gonna say. He pulls it on, and it's all stretched out over
Oh,
top of this.
I was gonna say maybe there's like a
Yo.
hole in the top of the
Just a
mouth.
tent.
Top
It's
for
just
the
a
mohawk.
tent.
That's awesome. I like the hole better. He's got
Yeah.
a little knit ski hat with a
Yeah.
hole in it for the mohawk.
I was gonna say either that or it's like the toque itself looks like a mohawk and it's like a glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are
the
just so
fake
many
mohawk,
options to go
yeah.
with.
That's awesome. All
Are
right,
we
Any of
are
those
we
work.
sneaking past those? I mean, we're gonna
I would
have
hope
to, aren't
so.
we?
Yeah.
we're gonna try. Let's go.
Also, a lot of civilians here. I don't want to like shoot.
Yeah, I'll sort of pull
Shooting
my
would
hat
be
down.
bad for our health, other people's health.
Yeah, we don't want to get into a firefight.
Yeah, wouldn't want to do the same thing that we did in the mall full of citizens.
So like, I have an idea.
Oh no, she got. I think I know.
So like, fireworks are distracting, right?
Very.
I was gonna like light one and like chuck it to like the other side of them, so they go like, "What's that? Fireworks!" And we could like go past them while they weren't looking.
Scooby Doo,
like a-
doink, doink, doink.
Yeah.
This honored NPC.
Are you like using the big one or like the little ones?
I won't use the big one. I'll use like a few little ones, so they won't hurt anyone. They'll just sort of maybe like shock and surprise some people.
Okay. Then roll me a dexterity athletics check to throw these. Throw.
Okay, I'm pretty good at that.
What was that? Must have been the wind.
Well, it's basically
Arrow sticking out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
21.
Okay, you managed to throw the firework far enough from your group that it wouldn't just immediately alert them
Yeah.
to your presence.
Well, I was more trying to go like almost like bowling ball them, sort of like so they go across the ground rather than like yoink them. But yeah, whatever.
Okay. As you bowling ball them then, and the first firework goes off, you hear one person in the crowd yell, "Gun!" And
Oh, no.
the crowd falls down.
No, no, we gotta go.
Leaving just people who are used to the sound of gunfire, which is,
Okay.
not a insignificant portion of the crowd.
Are the 401s turned around? Like, oh, where's that gunfire coming from?
The 401s, let me see.
People will probably be able to recognize that this is not
Do
a
these
gun.
guys have perception?
Experience.
That'd be... they're not on the ground, but they are looking in the opposite direction. They are not looking at where you guys are.
Perfect.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
And Joe Mac, what is Joe Mac's take on this situation?
Oh, we get the hell out of Dodge
Yeah.
as quickly as possible. Try to, run casually, I guess.
Speed walk.
Try not to draw attention.
Now tell me, does Joe Mac have like a personalized vehicle?
Yeah, it's like a big tricycle chopper, so it's got 3 wheels instead of 2.
Oh, yeah,
fuck
yeah.
Hell
it's,
yeah.
it's got
Okay.
the
Like you sit on it like you're in a reclining chair.
yep, and then the
Yeah.
handlebars are like 3 feet long, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you described it
The
like that.
exhausts are like 2 or 3 feet long.
Because when you initially said tricycle motorcycle, I was picturing one of those giant old-timey bikes with like the giant wheel.
Calliope or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
And
Really
then
good.
Okay.
Really good.
a penny farthing bike. Thank you, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
That's the one.
As you're making your way, I'm guessing towards one of the motor pools. One of the surprisingly well-kept parking lots here in this desolate waste town. As you're running towards it, you see that there are 3 other motorcycles parked beside it. Not the same style. I'll let you describe what your motorcycle looks like for everybody. But there are motorcycles waiting
Excuse
for
me?
you.
We get a motor.
What do you mean by everybody? I can't drive.
Neither can Nova, but she's still gonna drive it.
Okay, I'm gonna describe my bike. My bike is one of these bikes that have 3 places on them: the driver and 2 in the back, and we can all.
Yeah, your
No, does
bike
it have 2 sidecars?
there's not 2 sidecars, but there is a bike with 1 sidecar. So somebody can like stay. You can double up on the 1 seat, and then one person can sit in the
Yes.
sidecar.
Nova, you go on the sidecar. You have fireworks. I do not trust you anywhere near the things that will die.
That's valid, honestly.
Aleph, if you want to go in the back, you will cover my spine. This is perfect.
Sure. Like in the
Laurent,
cinema.
Laurent, I really thought like I could have gone behind you. It could have been really romantic. You're missing
No.
out. Like,
No. You are the
What?
size and
Why
age
would
of a
this not be
child.
romantic?
we have fun
Opportunity.
here, buddy. Just pats him on the shoulder and gets in the sidecar.
Anywho, I'll make sure my gun is accessible in the way I'm seated.
As you get seated, you start seeing some of the 401s kind of gather together, and they're like, "Wait a minute, that's Joe Mac the Uniter. Let's punch and kick him."
Oh crap!
Oh no.
We gotta roll.
Anything but punches and kicks.
And you can see they're gathering like chains and spiked knuckles. One of them had the wherewithal to bring a gun. And then Joe Mac,
Oh,
you
no.
recognize this person. His
Okay.
name is I wrote it down because I liked it. Chad Thunderflex. He is the leader of the 401s.
Oh, I'm in pain.
Instantly hateable.
I'm in so much pain at the moment.
I'm gonna cry.
About 6.5 feet tall. He's got he's cut off the sleeves on his gang jacket to reveal his guns. He's got like a single tribal tattoo. Yeah, yours says USA. His is just culturally appropriative. He's got his hair just kind of spiked up in like tiny little spikes, and he is the leader of the 401s. And when he sees
you know this guy, Joe Mac?
he just cracks his knuckles.
Yep. We ain't friends.
And he's
bad breakup. I get it.
Joe Mac the Uniter.
Yeah.
You cheated in that arm wrestling competition
23 years ago.
23 years ago, and I haven't forgiven you since.
Also, how's the cat doing?
And
How are your kids?
and while he has the tattoo on the one arm, the other arm is chrome, and he's like, "You knew what you're getting into with this big chrome arm. you tried to take me on.
You should have gone lefty.
Didn't happen.
You cheated, and today you're gonna pay. It's time to bring the hurt on to Joe Mac."
So Joe Mac will reach in his coat and just be all Indiana Jones. Pulls out his shotgun.
Oh my god! Oh,
I feel threatened.
I did not expect that.
I feel.
He pulls out his shotgun and he's like, "I'm on a job. We can do this later, but we can do this messy now."
You guys can have couples counseling later. He's with us right now.
And who are these? A bunch of weenies?
Just a job.
Or I'm gonna. You know what? No, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person.
We are the couple counselors.
Yeah, I'm a couples counselor.
And
Yeah.
You can organize a sitting right now if you'd like.
Yeah.
and
I think you guys have a lot of anger to work out.
Chad
Just try to
Thunderflex.
say a compliment to each other.
He looks at all three of you, and says, and then before returning back to Joe Mac and says, "Joe Mac the Uniter, we're looking for some people that fit this description."
Ah, shit.
And, well, those two. I've never seen that guy in the sidecar in my life, or that gentleman on the back of the bike in my life. Just walk away, Joe Mac.
Blam.
Just walk away. All right.
I like to say he says blam blam.
Blam.
Blat blat.
Also, like, I like the image where he gets shot and then says, "Just move away," and then gets shot again.
Yeah. All right then. Roll me a marksmanship check.
All right.
Reflexes marksmanship check.
I'm like
I'm
leaning
guessing.
over to Alex. I'm like, can I use the big firework now? Is there a chance?
Yes.
New dice. They're the Cyberpunk dice. Are the CP the high number or the low? High number. Woo!
Nice.
Oh,
That's
hells yeah.
You got a 10.
So that's a. Okay.
So
If it
Jimmy,
is a
I'm
10,
dyslexic. Yeah.
when you roll a 10,
Uh-huh.
you roll it again and add.
Oh, exploding.
Yeah.
Nice. And an 8. So 18.
Mhm.
18 plus I got 9 and
27.
Marksman plus
reflexes.
modifier? Reflex.
10. Holy crap. I'm
It's
good
a
at
lot.
shooting. So that'd be 17 plus 18.
35.
Fuck yes!
What did you
Because
say?
of
Nova is
because of the
living for this.
explosion. Because of the explosion.
Yeah. Then you managed to land a solid hit against Chad Thunderflex.
Stop saying his name. It
and-
hurts every time.
Chad Thunderflex goes flying back. Can you roll me some damage? If
The
you'd be so
shot.
kind.
Shotgun is 5d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6.
Yeah, the,
Don't kill Chad Thunderflex. I like
what?
him
Please
now.
kill him. Also, like
Oh,
now the
that's
range doesn't matter because you rolled so high.
Yeah.
4.
I want to
4.
his redemption arc.
So 10, 14,
Chad.
15 altogether.
Okay, Chad Thunderflex flies back, clutching his chest, and two of his gangland cronies come and like go to his side, and they're like, "Chad, are you okay?" And he's like, "Is my chest still epic?" and he kind of unbuttons his shirt, and he's got like lightning bolts, and it's covered in birdshot right now.
I'm sorry, just Lugva's face was everything. The way you reacted to that.
Lightning bolts.
And they're like, "Yeah, boss, don't worry. Your chest is still gnarly."
Gnarly.
Joe Mac, that was very impressive, but I think we should go.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
And
Lugva, rivet.
Lauren,
Yes.
hit the gas. Rev,
Yes.
go. Yeah.
I do the thing where
Do
I
the
start.
driving stuff.
I do the driving. I don't drive.
Yeah, the engine
Yes,
I can
stalls.
key,
driving.
right?
Yeah.
There's like a key, and you like start the engine, and then you go.
I'm picturing Blue Draw actually asking this.
You can tell that me and Lily do not drive.
Yeah. I have
Same
never
here.
seen a car in my life.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Can I roll driving?
You can. If you and Joe Mac want to roll me some driving checks, that is reflex driving.
A mere 13.
A mere 13.
20 for me.
Okay. Then yeah, Joe Mac, you're used to you're used to hanging out in the nomad groups, and you're used to seeing drivers come and go. But Legrand definitely looks like singular talent as he pulls off popping a wheelie in Omnis.
Nova's got her hands up like.
Nova nearly
I'm
falls out.
like whatever I
Yeah.
can grab, I'm grabbing really hard. Like the sides or the Lugan, like just I'm terrified.
But
No worry.
yeah, they pull out ahead of you as they start tearing through out of Rocket Town into the surrounding wastelands of it.
And then I fold behind again because he's supposed to show us the road. So
Yeah.
sorry, that wasn't. I lead the
Bit
way.
over. Yeah.
And as you're
Bit over it.
as the two bikes are pulling away, you can see the 401s are getting into all sorts of mostly like cobbled together vehicles, like cars that are been welded onto the front of trucks, trucks that have been welded onto the front of cars, and you see Chad Thunderflex kind of stand up, flex the bullet, the grain out of his
I
chest.
was,
Of course it
pretty
does.
good.
Grubs.
And he flexes and they
Of
go,
course it does.
and he says, "After them, I'm bringing them
Does it-
to the pain."
The grains shoot back at us and we have to dodge.
Fly over your heads.
Man, Joe Mac, I hate to say it, but I don't. If that's a standard, I don't think you've got very good taste in men.
No, never have.
And you see Chad Thunderflex gets into a monster truck.
Oh no!
Oh no.
This is so good.
And
Oh.
Where's the rocket launcher when you need it?
his monster truck is it's the top half of a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh my god!
No. No? Stop,
And then
stop.
the rest is a monster truck.
That's so good.
Thanks, I hate it.
And it's got a bunch of lightning bolts kind of stenciled onto the sides of it. And it starts tearing after you.
So, my plan is, I light the firework, and then I like drop it with like the right timing so that it goes off like right under the truck, or like right in front of it so you can't see.
Okay. Then can you roll me a marksmanship check
Yeah,
as you're trying to aim this firework?
yeah. I like light it, and then it's like on fire as I'm trying to aim it. What's my mark? Okay, that's +5.
You hold it like a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
It just explodes in your own face.
19.
You can't even travel.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. I rolled pretty high.
Sauce, we can't hear you.
Sauce, you're muted.
Sauce.
Sorry, I had a burp and I didn't want to do it into the mic.
Aww.
as you take this firework and light it, and it goes, kind of, it's counting down very slowly.
Wait for it.
Before it kind of goes into the firework, and you're like, oh crap, this thing's gonna explode in my face. Before it kind of goes off with a very non-threatening tweet. And it gets under the wheel of the monster truck. And can you roll me 4d6?
Me?
Yes, please.
Yes, I can indeed. Ooh, that's 2 6s. So it was 12 plus 3, and then one more. 21.
Okay, very good. There is an explosion, and the entire monster truck lifts off the ground.
Yes! Yes!
And it is in the air before it comes down, landing hard on another one of the cars and smashing it.
Oh boy.
But the monster truck is still driving.
Uh-huh.
That's a beautiful sight.
And it is still barreling towards you. Now, there are 3 large vehicles, which are kind of like truck-sized vehicles. There are 2 car-sized vehicles, and there are 4 motorcycles that are chasing after you. And
Did
then
you count the one that got destroyed?
And then 1 monster truck. Yeah, that was one of the cars that got destroyed.
4 motorcycles, 2 cars, 3 truck, and 1 big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But the monster truck kind of pulls back, seeing that you have potentially more explosives.
We definitely do. Yes.
But these cars are now driving after you. Now around you are still more shattered, kind of destroyed airplanes, passenger jets, private jets. Not much else in terms of geography. The occasional burnt-out building. You guys are on a long stretch of highway, kind of weaving between cars. Just these bombed-out cars and the occasional nomad clan that's picking away at something like vultures. Jomac.
Like cyber vultures.
Yes.
What is Jomac doing right now?
Is what you said? The nomads are like scavenging, like they're picking at dead vultures.
Oh, they're like they're like vultures. They're picking at
Like-
things.
They're plucking them to eat gnaw the
That's what
bones
I
of the
was-
vultures.
I thought that's what you said, yeah.
Yeah, they have a vulture on a spit, and they're all they're just cooking it.
Nice.
You do see that.
I guess he'll reach in his coat and grab up a wired bit like an earpiece for his agent
It's
and
a
put it
Bluetooth.
in. Yeah, so it totally looks like corporate. It looks like he's this gruff biker guy, but now he's got like this little like iPhone Bluetooth bit in.
I love it.
And he's like, Bubba, come
Yeah.
in, Bubba.
Yeah, this is Bubba.
I'm gonna need a roadblock.
All right.
Old Thunderflex is after me again.
He never learns.
So yeah, I'll give the gang a call and try to get them in to help us with this situation.
Yeah, try to coordinate a roadblock. Okay. Legrand.
Yes.
What is Legrand doing at this very moment?
I think he doesn't know Rocket Town much, so I think he's going to try to follow Joe Mac, stay kind of close to him, and whatever Joe Mac does, he's going to try to follow him. Would Joe Mac have told us about the roadblock that's going to happen, or is it something that will happen and we deal with it later? Does
I
he warn
guess.
us?
Yeah. At some point, fade back or whatever if you were following and be like, my boys are gonna get here as soon as they can. They'll form a roadblock and we'll try to lose these guys.
Okay, perfect. I will follow you. And yeah, just head down and focus on the road.
And of course, as a detail, the whole time we're driving, his goggles are up on his head
Yeah.
because no one ever wears their goggles in a movie.
My eyes.
Fashion.
Exactly.
Fashion statement.
as you're driving, and kind of weaving in between these burnt-out cars. You see that the 4 motorcycles are starting to gain on you. Most of them have chains, or bats, or crowbars. One of them has a tire iron. And they're kind of tire iron. It's a cricket bat.
Yeah, no, my brain is just really, really fun today.
You're just really liking
That's
animals
what I
right
thought
now. But yeah, various blunt instruments meant for other purposes than beating people, but are being used for their alternative purposes.
How evil.
And as they drive up close to one, they start driving up close to you, Joe Mac. And one of them says, "Just arm wrestle him again, you coward!" And he's gonna take a swipe at you with a board with a nail in it.
Single.
Ooh. Okay, and can you roll me a d10 and add what is it again for melee? Because we haven't. Oh, here it is. Can you roll me
Rolling?
your melee skill plus d10.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was dumb enough not to take a melee skill.
Yeah.
So is it Dex for that or body?
Yes,
Dex.
it's Dex.
Yeah.
Dex. Okay. All right. Well, I rolled a 1, but I do have a 9 in Dex. So that's 10.
You have luck. You have luck.
Oh, okay.
Did you a D10 roll a 1 on the D10?
Yeah, I did.
So when that happens, it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's the opposite of exploding.
Okay, so you roll again and minus it?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not too bad. A 2, so from my Dex would be a 7.
That's a
So
9 total, I think.
Sorry, what was that?
7.
A brute?
7.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything, sorry.
Okay. Just making sure. Then you take 7 points of damage. Now, do you have armor on? I assume.
I have a heavy armor jack.
Okay, so that probably doesn't get through the armor jack, does it?
15 is the armor jack.
No, this guy hits you with a board and a nail in it, and it's just like right across your back. Your back, Joe Mac. But your jack protects you. Your jack protects you against that crack to the back.
Sauce.
Well, Gray, you ain't no slack at your DM.
Oh no!
I piled on.
If I could give you inspiration, I would, GB, because you've earned it.
I got the hit.
Friendship ended with sauce fire.
And he's gonna hit at you again. Because you get 2 melee attacks.
2 melee attacks. Yeah.
And can you roll me? I'm just double checking. Mabruk, you probably know this. It is melee weapons, right? For the defender.
Don't say Brooke probably knows. I never checked melee rules.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I'm looking at my easy reference sheet, and it just says defender's stat plus skill.
Yeah.
Let me check. Have I written something about it?
Why is my thing?
Oh no,
Defender's
GB's
stat.
got the rule book
Reference
out.
sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that
Dang.
it literally but I got the quick reference sheet, so it says what you said.
Yeah, I've got the easy reference sheet. I can print it out here too.
We can
It
definitely
must be melee then.
Defender's Dex plus evasion skill plus a D10.
Okay.
So my Dex. My Dex is 9, and I do not have evade as a skill. So 9 plus 5, 14.
14. Okay, that does not beat his. What is his reflex? 14. That does not beat his 17.
Okay.
So another crack against the back. For another. Okay, nope. It's absorbed by the armor jack.
Nice.
Hey.
And I'm gonna need everybody to roll your initiative.
Yeah.
So reflex checks for everybody.
1.
1. Then can you roll again?
9. Oh no.
Okay, so you're going very last.
I'm going negative.
No, I rolled a 7, baby.
I got a 15.
Okay, so a D10 plus my reflex would be 15.
Okay, then
Or
we're,
14, sorry.
then we're gonna go Nova, Jomac, Luke Grand.
No,
you
no,
measure?
I
Ask
got
me
a
what I got?
7. I got a 7. You got
No,
a
no,
9.
No, I did not. I
You
got a
did not.
negative 2.
You got a
Oh
negative.
shit! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god.
And 10. Oh, farts! I just rolled 2 10s in a row.
None
Okay,
of
That's
that.
3.
None of that.
so it's gonna be the baddies,
And,
then Noah. So 2 of the motorcycles are gonna kind of flank around on either side of you, Luke Grand. And they've got their chains out, and one of them has some brass knuckles on. And
what?
then 2 of them are going to kind of pull up to you, or sorry, another one's going to pull up on your side, Joe Mac.
Okay.
And one of them is going to swipe at you with a chain, Luke Grand.
Okay.
I want to see what the brass knuckles guy is gonna do.
You're gonna try to punch. You're gonna do a punch. But that's a 2 plus. Yeah, no, that probably does not hit. If you could roll me an evasion check.
Evasion. I do not have that skill. Would it be Dex?
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yes.
that.
Not bad. That's 13.
10. Okay, that's a tie, and I believe in this game ties go to the defender.
Hells yeah.
That's
I mean, I'm happy with that.
all right. Now one is going to attack. Nova, can you roll me a d6?
I can. I rolled a 3.
Okay, then they are going to attack you.
Alright, cool. Nova's still thriving off the high of that fireworks stunt working.
And can you roll me an evasion check?
Yes. What if I just say no?
Then the game stops.
Oh, hells yeah. That's pretty good. Dex plus 19.
Okay, you easily avoid this guy who's trying to punch you from the back of his bike.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Nice try, loser.
Yeah. Why didn't I bring an actual weapon?
No.
His is just like a pair of brass knuckles that says sassy.
No.
I show him my big nuts. I'm like, these are proper weapons.
What do yours say?
Yeah, Joe Mac, are you alright there?
No, that's the best. Sassy.
I'm going to need you to make an evasion check again.
Okay. So that's Dex.
Yes, sir.
ACP. That is a 10 plus my Dex, 19.
Oh, you easily avoid this guy who's trying to hit
Roll
you
again and add.
with a baseball bat. But if you want to roll again to see if you want to, because you did explode.
Extra Dex. 3 more, so 21 or so.
Yeah. You dodge even more now.
Aha!
And he's trying to hit you with a bat, but it's. Has anyone ever here played T-ball? Like when they were younger?
I don't know what that is.
GB,
Sorry,
you played
boss.
T-ball, right?
Evil.
You know that one kid
that
who
you put a ball in.
Yeah, you know that one kid who
Olympic sport.
tries to hit the T-ball and misses somehow?
Yes.
He's doing that. He's
Closes
Sauce,
his
I'm
eyes.
So sorry. Sauce, every time you say something, I don't know it, and I'm so sorry.
it's all right. It's all right. It's
Like half of the references done today have flown right over me.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun.
but this brings us to Nova's turn.
It's me. So you know the one that tried to punch me?
Mhm.
He holds my fist. He's like, oh, why did I bring up a proper weapon? And I bring up my big knuckles. Like, this is why. And I'm gonna try and punch him square in the face, like right in the nose.
Punch.
What did I roll for the? Oh my. It's
melee
melee
attack.
weapon.
Made a weapon.
Yeah. my big nuts.
Okay, they're Canucks.
I got big knocks and I cannot lie.
Knuckles.
Canucks.
Leaving. I rolled a 20.
Oh, that is okay. I was gonna say that's a solid hit, but we're doing melee combat. But this guy beefed his evasion roll.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, well, he still gets wow, geez, these guys are speedy. He got a 14, but that's on a 2, so it's still pretty good. But you managed to hit him.
Okay. Roll some damage. Oh, I got a 6 and a 1, so that's 7 damage. Right to right bridge of his nose. I want to make his nose bleed.
He kind of goes, as you punch him square in the nose, and his vision kind of goes blurry, and this bike is wobbling, and then he kind of, the back end of it kind of starts flipping over.
Yeah! Yeah! Nova's like, that's what you get! Don't mess with Nova! And she...
One of the bikers, the other biker that's still kind of on your side, kind of attacking you, is like, wait, who's Nova?
Yeah, like Najm from the back of the. But he's like, stop telling people your name.
I like whip the hat off. I'm like, it's me.
That doesn't clear anything up. I don't know who you are.
Oh, you will when I kill you.
But then
that doesn't make
that doesn't track.
You don't track. You're dumb and stupid, and your bike isn't cool.
That's very hurtful.
Good.
So
Disrespect authority.
they are definitely not authority. Let me tell you that.
Joe Mac, you are up.
All right. After the whole Big Nux song plays through his head, because that broke me. So let's see. There's a guy with a bat, and there's a guy with a board with a nail who actually like spiked my coat a couple times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joe Mac don't play. He's just gonna like blam, just shoot him.
I'm just gonna start blasting.
Yeah. So I will.
Then roll me
shoot.
a marksmanship check.
All right. CP.
CP.
10.
Nice.
10.
3 today.
Yeah.
These
Wow.
these official Cyberpunk dice are bitching.
They're loaded.
All right.
They're bitches. Just the voice you said it in was so good.
It's really good, yeah.
So 18 plus my, is it reflexes or dex for shooting?
It is reflexes for marksmanship.
Okay. So 18 plus 10 is 28.
Oh, that is a solid hit.
Boy.
You need, at this range, you needed a 15. Can you roll me some damage then, if you would be so kind?
So 5d6. These are hard to see. So that's 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
There is there's a flash, and what was once this man's shoulder and part of his head are now just gone, as the bike guy starts spiraling out of control and flipping over.
Imagine Laurent is just driving and like, so much murder, so much crime.
So much murder.
Murder.
And there's a little bump as you drive over the body, Joe Mac.
Oh no.
Oh, whew. All right.
That man was 1 week from retirement.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Lugron.
The 401s have a 401k. Is that the thing? He was
That's
gonna retire
that's
and-
what they're named. They were named after the fact that they're the only gang with a retirement plan.
That's
I don't know
really
what
good.
401k is.
I think it's like the Americans, they have to put money somewhere
Yes,
to like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's still 2 bikes, right? One of them is next to me, one of them is next to Joe Mac.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh no, I'm asking. But sauce is.
Oh,
Sauce?
sorry, I spaced out there for a second. Yes, there's
Okay.
one next to you, Lugron,
Uh-huh.
and there's
Back to
one with a baseball bat behind Joe Mac.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get rid of the one that is closest to me. Can I
Without
do
removing
mark?
your hands from the.
I mean, that's gonna be complicated. I think I'm gonna have to take a little risk. I'm not fan of that.
Ooh,
Can I shoot a guy? But like, oh
bad
no, can
boy.
I shoot the engine of the bike?
Yeah, I will allow that. Roll me a marksmanship check.
That's a 13 plus ref, which is 5. 18?
Mm-hmm. That is a hit at this range.
Yeah. 3d6. Oh my god. Yeah, that's 15 points of damage.
This bike explodes right beside you.
No.
Just in fire.
Oh no.
Nova's like, yes, go on, Laurent, go on.
And as it catches on fire, like the driver is engulfed in flames, and he's flailing around, and he says, "Why did you do this, Legrand?"
Oh, you fucked him up so good. That's so good.
And the bike again spirals out of control.
Okay, cool.
You sound so sad. Aleph.
Aleph is currently like hugging Lugon from the back with his eyes closed, saying, "What's happening? Why was there a lot of heat and noise right now? I'm scared."
Maybe.
And I muster some strength and look around. There's a driver, like a motorcycle next to Jomek.
There is, yes.
How far is Jomek? And the motorcycle next to the motorcycle?
I would say they're about 15 meters away.
Oh, 15. So everything is the same.
Relatively close. Yeah.
I'm not going to. I think taking out the SMG is a bit much, so I'm just gonna take out the heavy pistol.
Just a little bit.
How many weapons do you have easily accessible to you at all times?
We had a contest. At last count, I was at 112.
Oh my
golly.
god.
yeah.
Did you win the contest?
No. I held it on my channel, and I had everyone guess how many weapons I have within reach.
Oh,
Like
of
when
me
you tried to
here.
guess how many jelly beans are in the jar.
Exactly.
But the jelly beans are weapons.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I have a few airsoft guns, but they're all on the other side of the camera that I can't reach.
It's my shtick.
Yeah.
You know.
It's what makes you you.
It's a good shtick.
There's a 19 on the heavy pistol.
19. That is what you might want to use a luck point.
I'll use a single luck point.
Then that is a hit.
Nice.
And that's 3d6?
On a heavy pistol.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
There,
That's a 6 damage.
and you're shooting the driver, right? Not the.
I'm shooting in the direction.
Okay.
I'm not being super accurate.
Does this guy actually wear armor? I believe he does. You did 1, 2, 3 points of damage, or 6 points of
6.
damage. Okay, most of that is absorbed by his armor, because he is wearing leather. But you do manage to get a shot on the body. It ablates the armor a little bit.
Yeah.
But he is still standing upright. The bike wobbles a bit, probably smacking into the side of Joe Mac's motorcycle, stripping the paint a little.
Hey.
And hey, that's very impolite.
I go back into my position.
And this man with the bat is going to respond by going back a bit, just hitting the brakes, and then trying to hit you, Najm, with his bat.
Hey,
So
Hey,
I'm going to
that's
need you to
rude.
make an evasion check against this man's attack,
I'm good at that.
which is a.
I'm not good at that. I rolled the 1.
He rolled a 15. Could you roll another die then?
So that cancels out my dex. So I still add the 1, right? Or no?
You roll 1 and then roll again to subtract.
The 1 does add up,
I'm going to say yes.
I think. So that's a 6.
Oh, God.
Okay, that is not enough, unfortunately, as you are hit for 8 points of damage.
My armor takes care of all of that,
Yeah.
Good.
but it's pretty low now.
As you're kind of hit across the side with this bat. And he goes, that was very impolite.
And what you did is polite?
It was a measured response. And Jomac, I believe it is your turn.
I like to think that, yes, motorcycle gangs
sorry,
from
sorry, it's
Quebec
Nova's
are
turn.
like that.
It's my turn.
Yeah. This is how motorcycles gangs act in the grim dark future of 2045.
Going to be 2046.
So there's the guy that just attacked Nejim. If he moved a bit closer to our bike, I want to take out my heavy pistol and aim for the front tire. So my hope is that like the front tire blows, and because the back tire will still be spinning, he just goes whoosh, like flips back.
All right, I will call that a called shot, so that adds 5 to the difficulty.
So okay, all right, let's roll big. So it's my marksmanship. So it's this plus 15.
Big time players.
I got 20.
20 meets and beats.
Hells yeah.
Does, yeah.
Do you want me to roll damage or?
Yeah.
Ooh. 11 plus 15 points of damage. This front tire.
As the bike kind of pops a wheelie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a driving check to see if he can maintain this.
He's like awful.
I tell him that, hey friend, maybe you should retire.
Oh. It seems like that joke was physically painful to him, because
I like that, yeah.
for a minute there, he looks like he's gonna maintain the wheelie. Before the bike just kind of, he's just like, and the bike flips over.
That's why you don't mess with Nova or her friends.
As you approach,
Do not mention my name.
as you guys are driving down, the cars are still behind you, and they're slowly catching up, and you can see that they're coming out with various automatic weapons.
No.
And
no.
they're getting ready. But you see that there is a roadblock up ahead of various trucks. Most of them have their tires slashed, and they're just kind of blocking the road.
Uh-huh.
And Jomac, you see Bubba, all 5'4" of him, all 340 pounds,
My man.
in overalls, and he gives you the USA.
Exactly.
And he adjusts his little straw cowboy hat and says, gets on the CB and says, "All right, what now?"
We're coming in. We're coming in hot. Try to stop old Flunderflex.
And he's like, "Don't worry, I know what to do." And a small ramp
Yes!
is rolled out.
Oh shit!
Yes!
Oh crap!
Yes!
Oh, no.
I was
yeah.
gonna ask actually if there were like any planes we could just kind of
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
made of a plane wing.
Yeah, of course,
And rolled out. It's a combination of a stair car and a plane wing. And it's driven out. And
Let's
Bubba
just say
honks the horn.
Najm
He's like,
doesn't see that.
"Come on, let's go."
Head for the wing.
The what?
This is the best day of
Let's
my
go!
life!
The what? What did he say?
Head for the wing. I'm gonna need driving checks from both Jomac and Lugron.
Come on.
That's a 10.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Nice.
Ooh.
That's my driving skill. Okay.
put all of your luck into this.
Okay, so like it's dice plus driving plus reflex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you roll twice?
34.
Yes.
I think you rolled twice.
Did you roll again for your
Yeah,
escape?
yeah.
Yeah.
How can you get 34 otherwise?
Uh, So, I, for whatever reason, wasn't thinking and didn't put any points into driving. So, I got a 15.
Okay.
I will dump 5 points from my luck into it to give me a 20.
It's the power of friendship.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm like, I look over and it's like that Zoolander moment, but with driving. Legrand is like, oh, like Blue Max, like, you know, with the sidecar and everything, and I'm like, got to meet pace, and so yeah, so I'll attempt to dump those points. So 20 make it.
Legrand, you go over gracefully, probably doing a little flip in the process, before landing beautifully. Joe Mac,
No.
Don't you dare.
as you're going up the ramp,
Don't you dare.
I swear to
So
you rolled a 20.
Sauce,
You
not a
clear-
one. You can't kill the NPC.
you clear the trailers, and as you're making your landing, your back tire goes out.
No. Sauce.
But
You can't
you-
do this.
And as your car is skidding to a halt, can you make me an evasion check? As you have to kind of do that whole thing where you jump off and kind of roll off your bike.
And so that's
You know,
with
of course,
Dex.
Yes.
Joe,
Alright.
you're of course wearing proper like attire.
Biker gear,
Yeah.
Yeah. Elbow
safety
pads.
first.
Oh, fudge.
And we were given helmets and everything. In
You think Nova's gonna wear a helmet?
the car. You're sitting next to Legrand, so I think you don't have a choice.
Nah.
Right. I'm gonna pour my other 5 points
Oh
in
no.
to give me a 17.
Okay. You managed to gracefully kind of roll on your side, but your bike is going to need a quick tire replacement, which you do not have at this time.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those where obviously he, not having any points in driving, has rolled from his bike many times.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Comes up, God dang, not again.
Your team is right here, though.
All right, Legrand. You saw Joe Mac. He made the jump, but he didn't stick the landing.
No. I will like as I land, I just kind of do like the Acura like turn and then go back
Yeah.
go back to Joe Mac and kind of like circle around him. Are you okay?
I'll be fine, but the bike's out. I'll either have to try to grab the truck or we'll make a stand here, one or the other. It's up to you guys.
Are you gonna be okay? There's still a lot of trucks and everything.
Don't know.
You
Got
see?
a job to do, though.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. Got a job to do.
You see a couple of the cars sail over, and one of them doesn't even make it over the off the ramp. It just kind of like falls over onto the front of the stair car. Another one kind of crashes into the side of the trailer and explodes. But as you're all just standing there, you see bursting from the trailer, not even bothering with the ramp,
Here he is.
Chad Thunderflex
Here he fucking is.
in his monster truck.
Oh.
And he steps out, seeing Joe Mac not on his bike, and says, I bet that wheelie hurt, nerd.
You say wheelie?
I
Did you just fucking say wheelie?
And he said, we're doing this right here, right now, man to man.
We're gonna arm wrestle.
Rolls up his sleeve.
Yes.
Is there any way to give Joe Mac like inspiration?
Tell me, how would you help Joe Mac, Legrand?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to find.
My eyes are still closed and I'm like whimpering behind you. Still. Like, what happened? Where are we?
Jumak, you have won. You have won once. You can win again. You do not disappoint us.
And he was like, all natural, USA for it all.
Yeah.
And he rolls up his sleeves. He's goes over to an upended, burnt out like hood of a car, and he just kind of sets down his arm.
I so thought you were gonna say goes over to the back of the truck and pulls out an arm wrestling stand.
Oh yeah, no, he just rips it out, rips out the engine of a car, places it down, and he's got his arm out.
All right.
Is it your chrome or your? No.
It's my real arm. Because
Okay.
he had said I cheated before because
Yeah.
I used my chrome arm, so it's
Okay.
You're going down, Thunder Dick or whatever your name is.
Actually, that's pretty good. I might change it to that.
Shit.
That is a good name, honestly.
Thunder Dick. Clearly compensating for something at that point.
But like, still.
And I can be like, the thunder strikes more than the same spot once.
No,
Thunder.
no, no,
No, actually, that's really
no, no.
GB, I'm going to need an athletics check, a dexterity athletics check.
Cut the stream.
all right. Okay,
Come on, Joe-Mac.
here we go. Oh my goodness! Oh, I used all my luck. All told, it's a 12. I got a 2 on a dice and 10 for the stat.
I will allow people to give their luck as a form of encouragement.
Yeah.
I
Have
give
all
you
10
as-
of my luck points.
I
As
have 6 of my luck.
Oh,
as
If you want to do something where like we don't have any luck next section or something, I don't care. Just take my luck.
as you're struggling, and Thunder.
Can I use as they're giving me the luck? Can I pull down my lucky goggles? You know,
Yeah.
to, like. Okay.
Do they fall by themselves down?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just as sweat starts forming across
Yeah,
your brow, the goggles slip down,
All right.
and you feel that.
There's like the glare of sunlight in them that distracts Thunder Dick.
Ah.
I turn like the radio on the bike, like it's a motivational song, like
You're the
I
best.
am the
the
tiger.
action.
They said in the.
yeah. I got the tiger.
And as you manage with all that additional luck, a smash Thunder Flex, breaking his arm in twain.
Oh.
Ah.
Crap.
Ah. This is the second most painful
much
thing
luck,
to
too
happen to
much
me
luck.
today.
Oh damn! That doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Let's go
You're
like
gonna use-
this.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
you-
why is
you're
it
gonna get
bending
some
this way? It's bending.
Thunder
Like,
Flex Seal.
Yeah.
it's bending
You
like
should,
90
you
degrees.
should really get that scene.
Oh God, this was just
You
a
have a
friendly
doctor
arm wrestle.
nearby?
I do have first aid, so I'll be like, oh man,
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
just- that's just not right.
Yeah.
Let me try
My
to help
medical
you out.
opinion. It ain't right.
It's not supposed to work this way.
Let me help you out with that.
Ah!
You know, pulls it back into place where the bone is sticking out or
now
whatever.
now it's bending 90 degrees in the opposite direction.
Oh.
Ah!
the way I've been, oscillating on the rolls. Here we go for the first aid. Oh, that's better. Okay, 9 plus my first aid and my score. That's 17 altogether.
All right, you managed to set the bone.
Okay.
There's still like the bone is no longer sticking through the arm. But Thunderflex has gone into shock.
Oh.
That's fair.
There is kind of the sound of a horn being honked as the final car goes off the ramp, crashing right in front of you, landing with a crash, I should say, and the one passenger kind of sticks his head out, aims a rifle straight at you, Nova, and as he's about to pull the trigger, you hear a loud crack, and this guy's head just And he kind of just flops over, and you hear the sound of helicopter blades whirling.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
this gunboat basically stops. Gunboat is flying overhead, and it kind of just starts whirling down, landing down right in front where you guys are.
Aleph, is this one of your contacts?
Does it have a big paradigm symbol on it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it does have Paradigm
Yeah.
written
Oh,
in
okay,
big blue
okay.
letters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a very well-equipped military sniper is kind of just staying
I
by an open
wave.
door, and he just kind of
Don't. No,
gives
this
you a
is,
little
like,
salute.
professional.
I give him the finger
okay.
guns back.
Yeah, and a very well-dressed woman comes, kind of stopping, clopping out on a pair of high heels, business attire, and talking on an agent. And as she walks over, she just says, "Hold on 1 minute. I've got to take care of something. Which one of you has the trove?"
Which one of you has the? What's that? I slapped Nova's hand down instantly.
Yeah, Mr. Joe Mac, your payment.
Oh,
I believe you were offered 10%.
yeah.
Would you like that in loonies or in some other commodity? And she kind of looks around. Maybe raw meat.
Looney's been well enough.
And she kind of snaps a finger, and another very heavily armed mercenary kind of steps out and throws a duffel bag by your feet.
Joe Mac will pick it up, and they'll have a moment where he looks into Thunder Dick's eyes now. I gotta keep up with these names. And he's like, well, hopefully this will get you back into fighting order. And he gives him the duffel bag of money. It's like, until we meet again. And
Till we
he'll
meet
help him
So
back to the
romantic,
truck.
and I love it.
Love is real.
Love is real.
until we meet again.
Until we meet again.
And
They're just like they're in love, but they just can't be together. It's true enemies to lovers.
it's like Romeo and Juliet. They're part of different gangs.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's a very cool concept for.
Oh,
That's really.
my
I
heart.
I do really like that.
Joe Mac gives you not Joe Mac. Chad Thunderflex gives you a small nod and starts limping away. As Vivian Powell looks to the rest of you and says, "Which one am I negotiating with? Is it you?" And she points at Nova.
No. Strictly not allowed.
I'm
for
just the
negotiation.
brains.
She's grounded from negotiation.
Hey. Nova starts pouting.
As I start to like dust myself off and get rid of the tears on my face.
Just
And, like,
you have some makeup on your face. So you
Yeah.
can
It's
wipe
something, and
your-
and really quickly I like set myself back up and I like, yes. Hi. Sorry. As you can see, it's been quite the day. The money,
The trove first.
the
I
At
need to
least
make
I
sure
can
it's
see
the
the-
legitimate thing.
at least I see that the loonies are there.
And she kind of snaps her finger, and one of them opens up a duffel bag, which is filled with $20 bills.
I was gonna say like our loonies just like exclusively one coin, and so like we had 2 million coins to like
Just hold them
enormous.
back.
No, you don't.
He did say $20, so it's not much better. 20 loony. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to act professional, so I nod towards Nova. This.
I'll sort of go forward with Katan and like open the little screen up on his back and sort of just like you know when people handle cats like that because they're cats and they're just sort of like liquid. So
Yeah.
she just sort of like turns around and like shows Vivian the screen and she's like, "It's
Yep.
there. You're gonna pay for it."
If you have an access point or your
She,
transfer.
she looks at the cat at the screen, and then kind of snaps her fingers again, and a very well-dressed man wearing a white lab coat comes out, and whispers something to her, and she kind of sours her look slightly, and says, "Are you fucking kidding me?
You wanted the trove.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted the recipe for taste fuel.
Yes.
We didn't want to.
This is it.
We didn't want to kill our customers." And
This
Oh.
is the.
This is
This is
the
what we
recipe for
found.
taste fuel.
and
This is the
she points at it and says, "The blue dye in here is lethal."
Wait,
So
didn't we know
Armax
that there's
are-
something weird about it when we saw it the first time?
No,
Not
we didn't
really.
know what the
We
blue dye-
couldn't announce.
Okay.
none of
it's
you were
right.
chemists.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
That's is it,
I mean, we
Okay,
didn't.
so-
We could not know that.
that sounds bad for business.
Are you gonna buy it?
No, Nova. We don't sell this. The deal is void. We do not do that anymore.
With all the
Look on, look
money.
He's-
Look, I didn't come out here to buy poison.
You came out here to buy taste fuel, a blue
Thunder.
thunder. I have it written here, and this is it. If you have some kind of tech genius here, can verify that this is the trove.
We verified that it's taste fuel, blue thunder, but the dye is
Yes.
poisonous.
So
How
Armax
is-
is poisoning their
That is,
customers.
I know. That's pretty obvious. I'm just trying to get the money.
If you're not gonna buy it, can you at least give us a lift home?
We'll give you half.
Nova,
Hey, half! That's 1,000,000 loonies. That's
we agreed upon a certain amount for an item. It being poisonous is not our fault. Take that with Armax.
And she says, "If you want the other half, go to Armex, get me the other. Go get one of the other recipes for taste fuel. One that's not going to kill people. But we're giving
Just
you
to
half,
do that.
and that's professional courtesy."
I think I
Can I
think
get
half
a-
is good. I think half is good.
I want to do some kind of like empathy, like human perception. Like I want to read this person.
Yeah, go nuts.
Can I get anywhere with them? So human perception, conversation. What should I roll?
Oh, human perception.
15.
With a 15, you can't really see of a way to progress with this lady. She seems very, very singular-minded.
Okay. I'll tell her that we'll keep this. How do you say the obstacle that you just brought up in mind? There was a deal, and I'd hoped you'd fulfill your end of the bargain, but sure.
Half is good.
And
That's a lot of money.
at this point, she returns Keten to you, Nova, and says, "Half is good."
Half.
And half of the
I'll have
duffel
a
bag.
conversation with these two people after this.
And
They've never done a deal in their life.
the duffel bags are tossed out of the gunboat, and Vivian Powell gets back into it and says, "It was a pleasure doing business with you. Give McQuinn my regards."
Will do.
Probably. What if? Wait.
No.
Is she wearing the necklace that we bought for
She is-
Mrs. McQueen's wife?
She is not.
Come
Oh
on.
damn it!
Come on.
Like
We know she's a nurse. At
we
some
know-
point.
yeah.
we know he keeps her away from the.
Yeah, I just got really excited there. I was like, it all connects.
There's only 3 people in the entire city.
Yes, they all relate back to McQuinn.
And as
McQuinn in
the
different
gunboat
ways.
lifts up, leaving you here stranded in the wastelands, that is where we will end the game for tonight.
Yeah.
Yo.
Greybeard, thank you so much for joining us for this game.
It was
Yeah,
amazing.
thank
For
you.
having me.
Dude, it was so good. That the bike chase, was so chef's
High
kiss.
quality.
So good.
Is there anything you would like to plug, Greybeard? You're on so many shows, so by all means.
Yeah, I just check out my Twitter. My schedule's posted there. I pulled back a little bit this season, but I'm still in, I think, 4 streamed games.
Golly.
So yeah, I love it. So, but I do wanna add.
What is your Twitter?
Oh, the Greybeard Tavern. No S or anything in it. Just Greybeard with a E, and ta-da! There it is.
Yeah.
But I want to think, like, as they pulled away, Jomac pulls out a pouch that looks like it's chewing tobacco, but then he pulls out a little Scotty dog black licorice and tucks it in his jaw. And I would do it, but then it's hard to talk, like, instead of tobacco.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Oh, it's like a job well done." And then I Like Big Nucks starts playing
Yes,
as the credits
roll.
as the credits
I
roll.
like big knocks and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny.
Exactly.
Itty bitty waist and around, think in your face you get sprung. Try to roll up tough.
You get
punched.
puppy ID.
Yeah,
We lost Sauce. He's gone.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
also you do your own streaming too, don't you? On Greybeard
Yeah.
Tavern, or twitch.tv
yeah.
/Greybeard Tavern.
Yeah, that's Sunday mornings. Deep Sky Derelict again. I play with all my toys, and we just hang out for a couple hours on Sunday mornings, and that's me,
Yeah.
GB.
That's GB.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to my lovely players. You guys did amazing.
Thank you for DMing so well.
Yes,
Oh.
thank you as always. That was a blast. today.
Y'all just make it
amazing.
a pleasure. We'll be doing this again next week at the same time as we get into the penultimate game of Cyberpunk Red Action
Oh my
Express.
god,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
It always
so
goes
fast.
so fast.
But
Let's see what Sauce's background is next time.
I
yeah.
was so convinced you were gonna kill Jomac there. I was ready to throw hands.
I was
so ready to fight you.
I had to play with your emotions.
Oh,
Yeah, it worked.
yeah, it did.
Yeah. Until then, everybody, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you around. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Don't
Never
say
stop waving.
Yeah, and don't stop waving.
Jazz hands.